Alright, we are at Grafarholt, this golf course today. We're filming a Mako
versus Wombat
challenge. Now Steven here, he is throwing the Wombat, which is a Mako for children and the elderly. And I'm throwing the classical Mako3. We're going to play most of the wooded holes. As you can see, we're throwing from the junior tee right here. I offered Steven a handicap by shooting at a shorter tee on some of the holes, but he's a big man, he doesn't want any handicaps. So on this hole we're shooting from the shortest tee, aiming to get some aces on this round. So always shooting from a tee where that is possible, with the exception obviously of hole 7. So let's flip for who starts. You want top or bottom?
Top.
Right, so I'm gonna choose to start. Alright, let's do this. For clarification, throwing only the chosen disc off the tee for upshots, but obviously putting with a putter. Alright, we nearly started that off with an ace. Alright, kick. Should be a couple of birdies right there. Well done. Oh! All right. Well, that's official. Dogs prefer the Mako. Alright, with those missed putts, we're all square through hole 1, but I still have the box. Ooh. Unfortunate kick on that one. All right. Steven is a bit jailed off the tee. What's he gonna do? Oh. All right, very important par putt coming up. All right, I picked up a couple of strokes there. We might want to turn this into a, what's it called? Stroke play and
Match play.
Match play. So we might want to turn this into match play. Let's see what happens. Right, I'm up by 2 through 2 holes. This is our hole 3, but it's the actual hole 4 from the ladies' team. It's parked. That's a makeable putt. Alright, I'm farther out than I thought I would be. It was closer, so this might actually be a stroke swing in the opposite direction. Alright, I'm not going to have much fun playing hole 5 with a backhand marriage, so skip forward to hole 6. Hole 6 and 7 is where some major score separation is going to happen. Now Stephen stole back a stroke on that last hole, so he's got the box on this one. Take it away. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh, oh!
Right over.
That was nearly an 8. Pretty guaranteed too, I think. A lot of pressure.
That might be it. Oh.
And that should be pretty much identical. Ooh.
Yep.
Ito. Alright, no swings there. That was a star frame, which is not a thing that happens on this hole. Alright, you're not going to see that very often on hole 6. So a couple of birdies, no stroke separation. Stephen remains in position of the tee box. And this is where shit happens. That was a decent reaction. I'm switching over to my Open de España Mako, which is a bit more overstable than my regular one. It's a bit more overstable than I wanted, but it got a good kick. Unfortunate kick right there. Alright, since we're throwing mid ranges only, I have nothing available to me from here except for a pitch up. Terrible pitch up. Steven throwing 3. It's in the middle of the fairway, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Alright, that terrible, awful pitch up. It's gonna force me into a forehand. First forehand of the round. All right, Steven is throwing 4. I'm also throwing 4. Might not have looked like that at the all right, Steven is throwing 4. I'm also throwing 4. Based on the tee shots, you would have expected some separation here, but we might not get any, or even Steven might even take a stroke on me here because I'm pretty jailed over there. I'm actually behind Steven, I hadn't noticed. With that upshot, it's looking like he's about to draw even because he's got a tap in and I might not get out. That might be 2 strokes right there. All right, I'm throwing 5 from here. Steve is probably parked for 5. So I'm currently 1 ahead. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna switch that up with a 2-stroke swing right here. I don't even have the back end I thought I had.
Nice
All right,
shot.
that's parked. More juice than I thought it was. So now I have to make this putt to prevent Steven from getting the outright lead. It's not been my putting day today. So it looks like Steven will be up by 1. Alright, with that double bogey, I'm dropped down to even par. Steven with his par stays at 1 under par, keeps the box, it's 1 shot ahead, and using my old super beat-in star Wombat 3. Let's do this.
So it's flippy.
It is very flippy. You can throw it at about 3 to 5 degrees and it's gonna flip all the way over 2/3 through the flight.
Whoa, that's a great reaction.
Oh,
Gonna be a putt.
yeah, that was a bit too high, but good line, great reaction. Looking at a 2 out of 4 from there probably. Now I want to get myself into a position where I'm not putting towards death.
That's good. Let's go!
That's an ace, so I am ahead by probably 1 right now. Happy with that ace? It's a good ace?
Crazy.
Yes. That's a decent ace. Ooh.
Good catch.
Good under pressure putt. So I only gained 1 stroke with that ace. All right, with that routine ace and the incredible pressure putt make from Steven, I gain only 1 stroke. We are back to being drawn at 1 below. So -1 each player, 4 holes to play. This is hole 9 in the short position. Ooh, I got lucky there. Hit the Mando.
Okay.
That is a miss. But I might not get a par either because I'm pretty pinched off there. Ah!
It's a putt.
Yeah, but I can't putt. All right, Steven throwing 3 from the drop zone.
Horrible miss of that, Mando.
Yeah, that's not ideal. But I'm looking at a tester for my par. Good run. I opened the door. Steve refused to walk through it. All right, this is quickly turning from a Mako versus Wombat battle to being a exhibition of horrible putting. So I just opened the door for Steven. Steven did not want to walk through it, so I remain 1 up with 3 to play. Fortunate kick. A kick, good or bad? Steve?
What?
Talk to the camera.
Yeah, that kick was not too good.
But it's better than...
Looking at a shrinking par, but...
Yeah, but it's better than kicking right.
Better than kicking right.
Yeah, better than kicking right.
A little pinched off to the left side here.
Yeah.
Try a little forehand with the Wombat.
Again, good kick though. Always better than right. Should be a putt for par.
Yep.
This is Steven throwing 3. Hit metal. Did it kick into a bad position?
Yeah, it's about 7 meters.
7 meters. Kind of jailed. All right, let's see what my putt looks like. Steven putting for bogey. Ooh. Can make. This is me for par. You'll know what my putting's been looking like today, and I've got a tree right there in my line.
Nice putt.
All right, finally got one. All right, so Steven made a good putt there, but it ended up not mattering because I finally made a putt as well. So that brings me 1 more stroke ahead. That's 2 strokes, 2 holes. It's looking iffy, but lots of score separation possible, at least that's 2. Not ideal, but a lot better kick than I had. I am predicting at least 1 stroke on this hole. Yeah, I don't think that kick's gonna matter that much. Good up.
Good out.
All right, got a putt for par.
not a great line to get to the basket, but
No.
try to give it a good bid.
All right, Steven throwing 3. All right, should be a tap in 4. All right, par putt attempt to make this. I should really ice it. That is iced, pretty much. Done. All right, final hole. That putt took me up by 3 with 1 to play, but it's not over yet because this one is very treacherous. You want to tell us about it, Steven?
It's about 90 meters down the hill through a tight tunnel, and kicks left or right can be very bad for your score.
All kicks are lethal here, even late kicks. So all you're hoping to do is get it at least 2/3 down the fairway before disaster strikes. But big stroke swings are not uncommon on this hole. So it's not over yet. Pray for Steven. See, that was a horrible kick, but it got far enough. So, I mean, bogey at worst, probably.
Yep.
But Steven's gonna ace it, so.
Basically need to ace it. Okay. Wow.
That was a horrible first kick, a good second kick.
I think it kicked farther than
Oh, it kicked farther. Okay, I thought it kicked out. Oh, that should pretty much settle it, but we'll see what happens. All right, Steven is in max security prison right here. Let's see how he breaks out.
Might be a putt.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It could be. I mean, he got through this initial set of trees, right?
Yep.
It's good.
Nice shot.
All right, this is Steven for par. He's got a open lane pretty much. All right, this is me putting for a 4-stroke win.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for the battle, Steven.
Thank you.
All right, that was the Wombat versus Mako challenge. So I won by 4, but this was not the battle of the players. I'm not in any way superior. It's obviously the disc, which goes in from the tee pretty easily. So maybe next week we'll do the reverse and you will win. How about that? All right,
Yep.
great battle. Thank you.
Thank you for destroying me.
You're welcome.